Man, my Heathkits are under attack. It's been suggested that I have redundancy and might best sell a unit or two. Well, let me suggest this. You know what, man? Help and advice for the young ham. If the old man says, "The bench is a mess, clean it up, boy," say, "But Dad, Mom said the messy ones get the job done." You know what, man? And I'm going to use a rarely used pointer for Buzz 1151. This pointer is for you, Buzz, and this is because of you. Heathkit SG8 signal generator. Not selling it, I need it to align the IF section of vintage tabletop AM tube type radios. Nixie tube Heathkit DMM. Not selling it, need it to do vintage repairs. Hang on, I'll show you why. Because you can't do a vintage repair with a DMM that doesn't exist. That's why. Hang on. Okay, and I apologize for I've been remiss. That DMM is a Heathkit model IM-1202. This Heathkit model V6 multimeter is my primary meter used when I'm doing vintage restorations. Not selling it, I need it. Why? I need not repeat myself. Hang on. But why two? Every technician needs a backup multimeter on his bench. Moving on. Heathkit capacitor condenser checker, model C3. Not selling it, I need it to check caps. Heathkit model IP2718. Or is it a 271B? Heathkit power supply, benchtop power supply, tri-mode, has 3 outputs, all floating, all independent of each other. Not selling it, I need it. Why? For my bench, of course. Okay, moving on. Isolation transformer, homebrew, for servicing vintage equipment without roasting myself. Device for checking AC line current. Homebrew, probably never use it, but it's there if I need it. Moving on, Heathkit model IM-4100 frequency counter. It has 7-segment LED displays used for aligning equipment for general servicing on my vintage bench. Noting that this frequency counter is not a Heathkit and only costs 99 cents on the Fleabay. And it's a grin, man. Keeping it. Not selling it because it's not worth anything. Moving on. Heathkit model IB-1101 frequency counter. This one with my dear, lovely Nixie tubes. My most recent purchase. Why? Why not? Why two? Him and him. Well, could I sell one? I could, but I'm not. Why? Redundancy. Moving on. So, I found not a single Heathkit that could be sold on that wall. Hang on. Okay, man, I gotta make this fast. Moving on. Which end to start at? The easy end. Heathkit. I don't know what model. Iambic Keyer. Not selling it because that was my first good electronic keyer. Heathkit, electronic keyer. Not selling it, keeping it. I got that when I was about 16 or 17 years old, man. Then this one when I was married to Sherry. Oh, man. Oh, boy, no. We're not going there. Keeping them. Heathkit, HW16, transmitter receiver. Not technically a transceiver. Crystal controlled transmitter, normal VFO controlled receiver. That's not my first Heathkit, that being long gone, but that's the model I had. Mom and Dad bought me an HW16 for Christmas, and I have a story about that. That's up for restoration next. And for nostalgic reasons, keeping it. Heathkit, receiver, modeled HR-10B. I could sell it, but I'm not. I'm keeping it. Why? Because it goes with this VFO, which goes with this DX60 transmitter, which goes with this D104 mic, and this period correct SWR meter. Because I'm retired and the government's finally giving me back some of the money they stole from me over the decades. I always wanted a proud general in 1970 station, and that DX60 and that VFO and that receiver are going to be my proud general in 1970 station. I deserve it. I bought it. And I got all of those units on a dime, man. They poor souls sold them. I pounced and got the goods, man. Real cheap. It's all pristine or very close to it. So I'd like to sell it. I'd like to have the money, but I really can't. Right? Those socks are my mom's. Rest in peace, Ma. Above the socks, that HM9 watt meter, again, when I was married to Sherry, that I bought that about that time, okay? Hang on. And that watt meter served me well when running over 10 watts, but a lot of times I wanted to run low power. And so I built that. That is a nice bidirectional watt meter which measures SWR. Please see my post called A QRP Story. Hang on. Okay, moving on. I've got to get some junk off of this. That's not junk, that's a spectacular operating homebrew 30-meter superhet transceiver. But nobody knows about that. Yeah, hang on. Check this out, man. Heathkit model TC2 tube tester. Everybody needs a tube tester when you're servicing vintage equipment. Piece of broken veneer from the case that the seller kindly included. Can't sell that. Need that for testing valves. Hang on. Okay, moving on. Boy, this video is growing long. Time flies when you talk slow. 1961, huh? I got that cheap too. Helicrafters, model S107, is it? Yeah, regardless. Story goes with that too. Not selling that. That's not a Heathkit. Another model SG8 signal generator. Yeah, hang on. Identical to the one I restored and posted videos of when I had my broken leg. Boy, those were some cranky videos. Painful to watch. I bought that other signal generator just to get a package of 5 Amphenol connectors that were included. The generator was basically free. It needs restoration, and I probably will. God, that works nice. I probably will restore it. Hang on. Right? I probably will restore it. My other one, the case is in horrible condition. This one, the case is in beautiful condition. But after I restore it, I lost my pointer. Sorry, Buzz. You're going to have to accept my finger. Pull my finger, Buzz. Not a Heathkit. Not a Heathkit. Flatbed scanner. Obviously not a Heathkit. A meter. I could sell it. All right? I could. Will I? Psst, nah. Hang on. Hang on. Heathkit mobile speaker. I gotta keep that for when I go mobile. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Getting kind of winded. Man, I'm nervous, man. Oh. Mystery box. That will be my next post. And boy, will you be surprised what's in the mystery box. So, yeah, I don't know, man. We got that signal generator up there. Is it redundancy? Well, do I not deserve? I deserve a backup. I worked all my life. The government's starting to give me back a little bit of the money they stole from me. So the way I see it, those books could go. Those books need to go. That's valuable shelf space. That's Heathkit space. 73.